For me, both Good Friday and obviously today, Palm Sunday, it's simultaneously one of the easiest days to preach and also one of the most difficult. It's easy in the sense that this is like the bread and butter of our faith. This is ground zero. This is when the blood of God was poured out to save us. In that sense, it's easy. It's difficult in the sense that, what do you even say? God died. God died. What do you even say? If you've been to another parish for these kind of, for Palm Sunday or Good Friday, it's read in parts. And so the priest is Jesus, the deacon will speak in some of the characters, Pontius Pilate or Judas or Peter. And then there's the crowd who's responding, so everybody else is responding in that way. And I always hated that actually as a kid. I didn't like being part of the crowd. That's why I became a priest. No, I'm just kidding. But I hated being part of the crowd. I didn't want to be the one who was chanting, "Crucify him." And part of that was because I love Jesus. I wouldn't want to be the one yelling. But the more I think about it, the reason I didn't want to be the one yelling, "Crucify him," was because it hurt. The truth hurts sometimes. Every day when I turn against him, in my sins, I'm yelling that. It's not a pleasant thought. But how true is it? If we're honest with ourselves, when we processed in today, I don't think any of us, maybe you're different than me, but I didn't come in a done deal. I'm still a work in progress. I need his grace. And this has a lot to teach us. And so I'm not going to give you a huge long homily. I'm just going to give you an idea for your prayer. And I ask you this week to please pray about this. In this story, it's a true story, which character are you? What character are you coming into this week as? Are you one of the apostles who fled? Meaning, maybe Jesus is moving in your life. He's inviting you into something and you've been absent. You've been neglectful of your spiritual life or your prayer life. Are you coming in this week as Judas, refusing to forgive yourself? You saying to God, "No, I know you forgive me, but guess what? I know better than you. I'm so bad. Do you need to wait this week for someone, i.e. Jesus, to say, "No, I forgive you"? Are you Peter? Are you coming into this week filled with pride and self-reliance? "Yeah, I got this. I got this. I'm good. Lord, I'm good. I'm basically a good person. You don't need to wash my feet. No, I'm not going to deny you. I'm basically a good person. I'll take it from here. Yeah, if I really need you or something terrible happens, I'll come crawling to you, Jesus, but I don't actually need you. I got this. I'm self-reliant." And then what happens? Crash and burn. Are you the religious leaders of the time? They're so concerned about proving a point and being right in the eyes of other people that they missed God inches from their face. They're not interested in the truth. They're interested in themselves. They're calculated, manipulative. Or, if you ask me how I'm coming into this week, Pilate is actually the one who resonated with me. God is inches from his face. And he actually, you know what? We write Pontius Pilate off. He knew the right thing. He was able to discern, this guy is innocent. But he was unwilling to do it. He could have done something and he didn't, a sin of omission. And then even worse, what did Pilate do? He convinced himself that he was good enough. I tried to let him go. He tried to release him through some weak diplomatic means, and then when that half-hearted attempt failed, he gave in. How often do we tell ourselves, "I'm going to try, but I'm never going to go to the wall for him"? As soon as my faith becomes painful, as soon as it becomes something that I have to give up other stuff for, I'm done. And I'm going to convince myself, well, at least I tried. No. Most of us, my brothers and sisters, are not wicked, but we're weak. We intend to live a good life, but when push comes to shove, we can find ourselves like a lot of these characters. Now, in a lot of these characters, it's a happy ending. Did you know in some Eastern churches, they actually hold Pontius Pilate became a saint? There's hope. But as we come into this, pray this week, what character is resonating with you? And what this week is Jesus and his holy, blessed mother trying to teach you this week about falling more deeply in love with him?